Listening allows us to, in Freire's words, discover the rich possibility of doing things and learning things with different people. Manioso, 2016. So I listened to the story of Brodie McElroy, the music student from Box Hill Institute of Music. There are several moments in the video that left a deep impact on me, beginning with how Brodie's friends warmly welcome him when he joins them in the courtyard, since his friends are one of the reasons he likes the Box Hill program amongst the two he is doing. Throughout the video, there are comments left by his friends about Brodie's upbeat and enthusiastic personality and how they absolutely love having him around. Every person in the video, be it his friends or the staff of the institute, leaves a positive reflection of Brodie as a person and as a student. Despite his ability to play music, which we learn is at amateur level, everyone in the video talks about his strengths, interests, and forte. Every positive comment about Brodie leaves a wide smile on my face and a warm welcoming feeling in my heart. The video makes me feel joyful, upbeat, and positive. Apart from this, another impactful moment was when Brodie talks about his happiness in learning his passion and being welcomed wholeheartedly by everyone for it. These moments of friendship and freedom to follow one's passion pull me in because I deeply relate and long for them. I'm reminded of the concepts of race and culture here. I come from a country where the life of a child is usually guided by parents, schools, and a society. Financial security is one of the reasons for education and career, which often leads to a lack of freedom to follow passions. The narrow-minded society lacks respect, warmth, and love for children who pursue artsy careers, which are usually seen as side hobbies. Even I wanted to pursue dancing and music as a child, but I lacked the opportunities to do so, which is why Brodie's story made me feel a longing, but also warmed at the thought of being loved, accepted, and welcomed warm-heartedly for my passions. Being an introvert kid, I could never really have friends who were so close to me or would be grateful to have me around, which is why Brodie's friends and their love leave me longing too. I could relate to Brodie's happiness by feeling his emotions and living in his shoes about being a part of a place that holds him dear for who he is, despite any differences he might have, and provide him opportunities to be who he wants to be. I would like to use the word empathy to describe the way I listen to stories. My approach to responsive listening is unique in the sense that instead of just hearing the words spoken and trying to provide supporting shoulder or solutions, I try to feel those words and try to relate to the narrator on a level beyond words, so that I can walk in the shoes of the narrator, and instead of just listening, I could feel and mentally live through the story myself. As mentioned in my infographic poster, my understanding of inclusion revolves around diversity and deep understanding of children's needs, strengths, interests, etc. And as mentioned by Hawkes 2015, the foundation for understanding the world and children's relationship to the world is listening. Listening to the hundreds and thousands of codes and symbols each child uses to communicate and express him or herself. Hence, my understanding of inclusion can only be fulfilled by listening to children with sensitivity and an open mind, and with empathy. The idea of empathetic listening reminds me of Brené Brown's words on empathy, that to connect with the speaker of the story, the listener must connect with the part of themselves that understands the feeling of a speaker while narrating the story. Physiotherapy, 2016. Hence, this method would allow me as a teacher to be able to walk in the shoes of my students and feel the story along with them. By listening to narrative beyond words, as Sinet 2021 mentions, I can form trustworthy relationships and offer a safe space for belonging and to be heard. By feeling along with the children, I can share their joy and acknowledge their needs on a deeper level and advocate for inclusive practices in a more effective manner, since I would not just hear but understand what it means to lack the resources that can facilitate inclusion, equity, belongingness, and a safe learning environment. Thank you.